Welcome back to Autonauts. So previously I got a lot more food and science going. I actually think I got too much now really because I don't really have like any research that I need. The research that's going on is just going on because it can. I'm not really ready for it. So what I want to do first is do some tidy up on like the forestry, get that working a bit faster because I do seem to be very low on wood. And once I've got the wood, I really want to get these Mark II robots. Just going to be upgrading these and then seeing what the new bots require. So looking at the forestry, I'll collapse all of these, look at forest. So this one is the first one, it looks like it's wrong. I don't want this alternating pattern anymore, I just want to have solid strips. So wait for that to stop, change that from alternating to full. So you've got the two full ones here, this will be a full one and this will be a full one. I'm going to delete this one out of the middle here. Actually, the dig block can cover the whole area because I do want to dig up the stumps either way. Let's just expand that to the entire area. That's the whole area, that's the whole area. Lots of logs. One is to change those to plant spots. I don't want to plant in these ones I'm trying to dig up. I just want to plant in these new ones I'm making. So let's change that. Change this. One like that, I think. That was it. Now let's just check those. I think a more effective way of doing this, if we pause this, is let it pick up as much as it can and then let it, small button, then let it use up all of them. Because maybe that will require, I'm not really sure, I'm going to do actually one of each, see if it makes much difference. It's kind of hard to observe though. I think maybe picking up as many as it can would be better. Oh, they're not even the same type of bot, so who knows. Go doing them both this way, as I think this way will be better. I put the other loop in. Second loop in. Then deleted the main loop. And empty. But the key bit is, don't plant the trees over here, these will get cut down eventually and be gone. Next problem looks like I'm not actually cutting down the trees quickly enough, so it's a cutting bot. This one looks good. And I'm going to have that stop so I can copy it. Over here, control left click, make a copy. And how many of those I've got? This is like a Mark 1 bot, let's make 2 of these to get that started. That there. Actually move that so it starts making the next one. And it's going to want a speed and a sensor. One sensor, speed. The thing already copied in. Let it cut. Put it in forestry, and I was going to repeat that for a second one. So take a look at what I'm going to need, but it's getting more complicated, so I think I should plan ahead. But let's go to bots, be here somewhere. Variants, there's Mark II. So I'm going to need panels, which I can make, poles, which I can make, and I do need to upgrade those. Fine. And pegs that I can make. I might need to increase production, we'll have to see. More planks, more poles, more seeds, that's fine. This looks difficult. So what we've got here, we've got poles, that's easy, panels easy, pegs easy, gears I guess. These gears, make good gears right now. And crude wheels, which I made for the scooter but I didn't automate. So what are these? Panels and fixing peg, that's fairly easy, that's a lot of fixing pegs, so I'm almost definitely going to need more wood production for that. 6 fixing pegs to make a single gear. And the wood shaping bench, this is going to require a floor. All the new ones require a floor, so I'm going to assume I need a floor. Frames, I have frames. Poles, I have. Planks, I have. I guess I really should get around to doing crude blades. I'm not quite sure what else I need it for. Cranks, don't know how you make that. Check what the crank is. Structural workbench, I've got that around somewhere. I might just do a one-off because I'm mass produced right now. And then poles and fixing pegs. So that bit's fairly straightforward. And for the floor, I'm probably going to use the floor, which I used before, flooring, just because it's just wood, it's easy. If I look at other flooring, like I have nowhere getting straw right now. I have nowhere getting bricks. I know how to get sand, but I don't have sand like mass produced. I've only got this one boss. It would take a very long time to make like a lot of sand paths. So a little trick I'm thinking of for the flooring is see if I can put the floor on the existing buildings, but I believe I can't. No, but you can move a building. If you move a building or structure as it calls it, it doesn't seem to destroy the structure, so I can just take this, put it there, take that and put it back. Okay, I thought I could. Why can't I not put it back there specifically? Came from there. Broke something. I'd have to get the bot to not be there. That would be slightly convenient. Was that move over here? Been a bad idea. Particular point. Okay, well I think I can put it back, but I think maybe the bots are blocking it. That's well, I can put the floors there now, so that was basically my plan to out the way or move the floors, one or the other, and then I can put the floors where I want them to be. Yeah, I don't think I need floors on this one. So that will do that. Have a construction somewhere. Constructions over there, and they should start taking the wood stuff to floors. And another research done, so I said like, just go with something for next to the colony, so I'm nowhere near even thinking about that right now. I guess I can look at what it's going to cost me, but that costs straw. Oh, it's going to be a multi-stage thing. Interesting question, since I got stuck on a multi-stage thing with that wonder. Does this show me the stages? Yes. So I need straw, which I don't have. Lots of logs, which I have. Lots of planks. So I don't need to get straw before that. There's going to be a lot of things. And I believe I also need clothing. I haven't even looked at how you make clothing. So getting on to level 3 colonists, that one's going to wait a little bit. And to help get this forest started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bots here, the turf and the cut grass, which I've been ready. I'm just going to move them over so they next strip, which will be this strip. Could put trees there. I don't think there's any reason not to put trees right up to the edge now. I could even make larger squares, I guess, if I wanted. So let's go dig there. Turf bot is already set up to cover the whole area. And as soon as that digs up the turf, it will be soil. And then bots for digging up the stumps should also dig up the soil, I believe. So moving on to the other things I know I need. Now I need wheel. Regular workbench, I guess. There. It said structural, I think, for the other one. Let's go look at the structural workbench. Structural workbench for this. So I can just make this now. It's going to be fixing pegs and 2 poles, so I'm just going to grab that manually. 2. 1, 2. Dump them all into there. That'll give me the plank I'm going to need. Woodworking bench. The other thing I was looking for, was it this one? Gears. Oh yeah, good gears were this thing. So I got the crank. Working workbench, wherever that is. Being hair workshop. No shaping, that was it. Yes, that needs a floor. So I guess I can put it there. It's kind of like follows the pattern. It's going to need a floor before I can do tiles down. Get on with that, and it's going to need a box as well because that's going to be for wheels. So this one can be for gears. And I guess I'll adjust a little bit down there. And I think I need to keep expanding this forest. It looks like I need to cut more stuff still. No, make some new bots for that. I guess I need even more bots. We've got so far 3. I guess I can go to 4. So, same idea. Going to get over here. Where did I lose that data pad? To charge. Oh, it's up there. It's already got the cut thing on it. I'll make another one. So on the subject of science, what can I actually make? So I don't have grass. I think I can dig up clay somewhere. Don't have a torch. No idea how you get cereal. No idea how you get cotton. Go to clay. I think there was clay somewhere. I think dig it up. Deposits. like stone, you get some random ones as well. Let's have a look. I like that darker colour, I guess. Oh, that looks good there. Let's get with that one. Go take one of these clays. And I guess everybody should at some point decide what these animals are good for. I do have cows, sheep over there, cow over there, but I don't really know what they're for. I guess you can like put them in a pen, get some milk, get some wool. Maybe that's a way of getting. Maybe that's a way of getting clothing. But this research wanted cotton, which is going to be a farming thing rather than shearing. That will get that started for now. I made a blade and a shaft by hand, crank rather. Finish off this woodworking thing. And so now I can do the robots for this. So I wanted the wheel and the good gear. So wheels I think is going to be fairly straightforward. I guess I don't need too many. Take this one, it's a bit wheels. And what do I think I need for this one? I think I want speed and sensor because it's going to have a fine step. Fine steps are always very, very slow. Those. And then all it needs to do, take planks as it can. I guess I could have given a capacity upgrade, that might be better, oh well. But yeah, I'll try it a different way next time. Take them over here, put as many as you can, until empty. Maybe should have picked up at least 2 so I get a wheel actually made. Like so. Then you're going to take the wheel box. And it's going to do that as well. And there. Be like that because that's the fine step. Go in the points that went in. Got enough memory available. This one will be empty. And this whole thing, I guess. Well, no, I think this will be fine. Can't succeed on that, it will fall through. That's fine. I should always succeed, I guess. It should always make at least 1 wheel, however much planks it's got, because even the basic robot can carry more than 2 planks. It's got the wood, coming over with the wood. Places go that way, but I guess that works. Make 2, I think. Cut the 2 things. And then it should go done over there and start again. So that's the wheels done. That can go into industry, I guess. And good gear. I want 2 bots for this because I actually forgot what I broke over there. Hang on. I'll do that in a second. So I think I need 2 bots because 6 pegs is a lot of pegs. I can't carry that many at one go. So I guess I'll have 1 bot to carry pegs and then I'll let the other one do panels. I don't really know how many I need. 2 bots just seems, you know. I think having extra bots is necessarily a bad thing right now. But what is this? Not getting poles, planks. This one's doing. I'm gonna add something. Has a plank. Oh, when I moved it, did it just mess up the bots? Right, it moves. Oh, when you move it, it makes the bots restart. Oh, that's a mess. We have to fix these manually. Let's just put these back so I have the head, body, drive. So maybe it's definitely better to move the floors instead of moving the building. I didn't realise it's going to mess up the scripts like that. Just see where they all get stuck now. Got a head. Body is waiting for poles. No body. This one. Okay, so get dumpster. Pole is manually. And take those. Like the blanks pick up there. Go dump them over there. The robot can come and pick them up. Storage, and what are these ones stuck on? This is stuck on poles as well. Here's that differently named. This is that. B is the one that has the thing. So that's got the same problem. Find the pole. Have a pole. Thanks, where's the pole? Never even got one. Pole. Stack of blanks then. Well, over here. Robots will come and collect it. So first bot for gears, I think what I want to do, just can carry 4 things and carry 1 thing in the backpack. And it's not going to do a fine job, so if I get a speed one and a power upgrade, both of those, this can now carry 5 plus 1, which will make 6. This is pegs. What it's going to do is it's going to take pegs from over there over here. What it's going to do is it's going to come to the pegs box, which is this one. Take a thing, stow the thing. It's going to do that a total 6 times. That will fill up its backpack and everything it can hold. Up with. Well, so it's going to end up with 5 plus 1. I've actually done it slightly differently, but the bot should follow the script fine. I'm going to move over there and drop them. Going to retrieve. I think I need to actually delete that. I need to actually get rid of the ones I'm holding first. Then it's going to retrieve. So it does this first, and I do retrieve after. Then do empty. Work up, leave. Empty. Then just loop around 6 at a time. What's going to do is going to do that, retrieve, do that, retrieve. But if you can't retrieve anything, it just skips over it. Then loop around. Actually, made a mess. Yeah. Oh no, because if it can't take, it just skips. Okay, so that's okay. And it's going to stop there. Okay, so it's not going to break. What I actually wanted to do was a thing here. I don't want it to make like a big stack of gears, that's not really helpful. So this boss is just going to wait until the thing is empty. Then the next bot, going to have a sensor upgrade and a speed upgrade. Give these the upgrades you can. They're pretty cheap. Then this is going to be gears. Let's go quick with gears. It's going to do the rest of the job in and output. Okay, it needs this panel, so it gets a panel. It can only carry 1 panel. It's like the logs. Going to put the panel there. The thing. Gear there. Misclick, I must have misclicked. Let's just go do that forever. Those 2, they can go into the industry. Well, this industry is getting kind of big. Okay, what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to split this into 3. I'm going to have a group for the bot stuff, for the like lumber stuff, and a group for the tools. Okay, I think that's easy to manage. I've got 17 bots for the robots, got 6 bots for tools, and 16 for the other industry stuff. Seems a little bit easier to just manage and organise. And I can see I've already run out of pegs, so take a look at what I did for pegs in industry. Cardia. Pegs 2, where's pegs 1? 1 is there, that should have been industry. So pegs 1 will just make pegs, and pegs 2 is just going to store pegs. This has a, yep, it has the upgrades. So probably I need to upgrade pegs 1. Get over, where's the, there you go, get the data pad for data storage. What's this? Get over to me so I can find it. Then I want to copy it. Back to work, paste it onto this. Then that wanted speed and sensor. Actually, I don't know if speed is best there. Maybe like carrying more stuff would be better than carrying it faster. Sure, on the numbers, I think this would be good enough either way. So that's the second bot for pegs. And there's still not actually enough logs coming in. Let's see what this is doing. I believe now the problem is holes. Find a good hole digger. This one. The same idea. I'm going to get it to come over to me so I can copy it. I think I'll make 2 more of these because I don't think I need a ton of wood. Like everything I'm doing now, I'm just running out of wood. Copy. Just go. Did I forget to start that one? Let's just check I didn't start that one. No, I didn't start that one. Okay, well, keylight does that. And I want the power upgrade, speed upgrade rather, and the sensor upgrade for making digging holes. Got to finish building the thing. So one improvement I think I can make, I think I've got an idea on how to do it. So let's say I've got mallets here, so I've stacked up spare mallets. For the moment this bot, if we look at the thing, it just takes the 1 mallet and it puts the 1 mallet in the box. But I have this 1 kilobyte free. So my thing is, if I get rid of this, I'm going to drop the mallet because it can't put it in there anyway. Is if I just add a loop to this. So it's the one where it gets the mallet and puts it in the thing. Then that gives me exactly 0. I don't need to upgrade the bot, so that's nice. And I'm not too worried about the fact it could maybe carry more than 1 mallet. In fact, I'm not sure if it can because I guess you can put 1 in the backpack, but I'm not going to bother with that complexity. So let's just go do 1 at a time. But you can do this until that there is empty. So it's going to keep taking the mallets that are already made until there's no more mallets before it makes a new one. And I didn't mean that in there. Let's delete that. And this is exactly 0. And I'm just going to take this one, I'll put it in there, and it'll get around to it eventually. And I think I'm going to upgrade all the tool robots to use that same pattern. Okay, so it's like I've got enough wood. The question I'm not sure on now is how many bots do I want spare while I do this upgrade. So I'm going to let it make a few of these. And in fact, we'll actually let it do this. I want to upgrade this. I think I've thought of a better way of doing this. I don't think I need a new bot type to do it. Because if I give it a second backpack slot, it can hold 2 different items and a 3rd item. There's 3 items. So if I just stop that, move that just out of the way. There. So I'm going to delete all this entirely. Start over. And it's got a spare upgrade slot, that's good. I don't need to take an upgrade away. Well, it could do with a sensor upgrade, so I guess it won't be the fastest ever. I'm going to give it this backpack upgrade. Didn't mean to give it any of those instructions. So now it's got that, what I can do, takes the head, moves the head over there, takes the body, moves the body over there, takes the drive, then comes back here. And actually what I can do is it's going to put the same thing here, wait until empty. But then what I'm going to do with this is it's going to be until hands empty. And it's going to put an item, retrieve an item, then it will loop around, put the next item, retrieve the next item. We should do that 3 times in total, I think. So that should go there. So I've only got 3 kilobytes free, so it still does need the sensor upgrade right now. Can't give it the the brain upgrade right now. It needs this one, extra bot memory. So I can't give it the faster like sensor thing now, but I think this will be more efficient use of that bot. Okay, pick up the 3rd one, and it's going to bring it back. Hopefully, are you bringing it back? Just waiting there. Did I break you? Oh, that's not empty. But I'm going to change this. I want it to wait there instead. I'm going to wait for it to do its thing and stop it before it starts again. In fact, I'm going to stop it right now. Something went wrong. Go here and drop everything. Okay, I think mistakes I made. This here, it's not checking until that's empty, that's a mistake. It's checking until it is empty hands. And I want it to move before it does that check. Go up. Do that. Stop recording. Out the way. There should be a bot worth of parts here. I'll just do that manually. And then I'll let it go. So on to upgrading these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop all the input bots for the time being. Okay, so first one of those done. I put the spare bots there, so I've got 6 bots spare. Let's see what the first one is going to need. So it's currently set to head Mark 1. I'm going to find the Mark 2. No, I thought it'd be Mark 1, 2, 3, but apparently not. Mark 2's at the start. And it's like this little smiley face one. It's kind of interesting. Just needs 2 planks, 2 poles, and 2 tree seeds. Well, I guess in that case, this one here that's doing the seeds might as well, for all intents and purposes, carry on doing seeds. Put the 2 I have there and just dump it over there. And this can go back to work. The other bot hedge one I had was 4 planks. But I now need 2 planks and 2 poles. Yeah, I wish I hadn't stacked them all on top of each other now. Let's just move that over. No, that's not going to be good for doing both of them at the same time. Let's get that one. I'll make a new script. And I'm just going to start trashing these Mark 1s. I don't value to them now. Mark 0s rather. So this will be a new bot head. Is it bots? Was I using plural or singular? It's using plural. Bots head. Because actually it's going to need a backpack upgrade, and I'm going to give it a speed upgrade as well. And that will let it carry 2 poles. So it will have that, and it will have that. So what I can do with this is, let's do planks first actually, so it's going to go get a plank. Going to stow the plank. Then it's going to get essentially a second plank and stow the second plank. Which is to say that this thing here will repeat 2 times. 12 times, 2 times. Like that. So this will end up with 2 in the backpack and none stored. And it's going to go get the poles, which I don't have any of, so I'm going to give that a second. Now I'm going to park this robot over here, park that stuff. Finish programming in a moment. I think I'm going to need more wood. Because trying to program it to pick up the poles, and the poles are always empty, which then means I can't program it. Again, I'm going to copy this one, make a new one, and do the same thing for poles. So again, off wood, so I think it's mostly the pegs and stuff. I need to make these panels. These panels are very expensive. A lot of poles, a lot of pegs. I guess for those as well, but those filled up a little bit quicker. And that's a lot of planks as well actually, so a lot of stuff goes into making these. So these have now filled up, but I will need these to make the Mark II robots, so I'm not quite sure how quickly that will evaporate again. But I'm now going to continue with this, so at this point it should have 2 planks, and they should be stowed. And actually I'm not sure why I've got that, so let's go to that. Okay, so I got my 2 planks that are stowed. I can cut 2 poles. So I guess I'll just do that way, it's a bit simpler. And it's just going to come over here, it's going to dump all of this stuff. The same sort of condition I used before, so wait. This is going to wait until that is empty. And it's going to add. It's essentially going to add 2 things, so it's going to retrieve and add 2 more things retrieving each time. Don't need the extra moves in there. Don't even need the extra adds actually, because what I can do is I'm just going to put a loop on this until its hands are empty. So its hands initially aren't empty, but it's in the first plank, first pole actually it will be. Retrieve will fail, but that doesn't matter. Put in the second plank, retrieve will succeed, and now it's still holding something. Put in the second plank, first plank, and then the second plank. So that should all work quite nicely. Moving on to the second one, need to change this as well. The bot rod Mark II, 2 panels, which it can't carry at the same time. Maybe a much hardier bot can, but I couldn't carry 2 at the same time with 4 slots, and they didn't go in the backpack. 2 poles and 2 fixing pegs, it can carry those at the same time. So let's just put this up here and then see what bot I had to retask. Okay, so this one already did the plank and the poles, but it doesn't need the planks anymore. It needs fixing pegs instead, but I think they're kind of the same thing, so I'm going to try and adjust it. And probably regret stuff, but let's just try. So I'm going to pick up 2 fixing pegs instead of 2 planks there. essentially that goes to there. Still gets the pole, but doesn't need 2 poles, it needs 2 poles. So that there has to be a little loop. Not that one, like that. And it's going to do that 2 times. So 2 times on that. Add 2 items. And I just put a loop on that as well actually. So that's going to look like that. Same as the one I just made. So hands empty. And add, it's already got the little check there. I think that works fine. I think if you stow, yeah, it stows them both. Actually, I got the stow thing there anyway. That's what I want, I believe. Anyway, let's give it a watch. Let's see, just check this one as well. Let's just move this head there and see if this works. Maybe not. Head. That happened. Oh, my bad. These bots only have 1 slot. Disaster. Stop, come over here. Do really need upgrade. Get a backpack upgrade or 2. Make sure it has the backpack upgrade. Then it needs to drop everything it's got and just start over. And I need to come and fix this somehow. These 2 poles to fix it. Pole 2 pole, come and fix. And I think I'm going to have the same issue on this one. Yeah, it didn't actually pick up the second item. 2 and 2, my bad. Moving on to the second one that gets panels. This should be a bit easier. Hope I messed this one up. Bots, board, panels, but I think I only take 1 at a time, so I'm not going to put the condition on to make it wait up. I'm just going to give it the simplest loop I can. Yeah, even though I've got 2 slots, it doesn't fit into 2 slots. So just do 1 at a time. Onto the drive. Drive needs, that's quite a lot of stuff. Poles are easy. I don't know what to do, so I can do the poles and the fixing pegs at the same time, I guess. I think I can do the gears and the wheels at the same time, and I think I can do the panels, so I'm going to need 3 robots total. I've got 2, I'll make a third. I've got a third one down here. This will be fine, but this is now useless, it doesn't logs anymore. Instead needs panels. I only need 1 panel, so I'm going to put a little condition in, so stacking them up. So go to panel storage, go to the workbench, that forever, but wait until empty. Then this, what is this? This is poles and planks. This needs to become poles and, I guess we'll do poles. So we take the pole, we stow it. Then it needs to do, instead of this, it's going to get a fixing peg. So, that there instead. Move to, same condition, same drops, so that will be fine. The fixing peg and the pole I picked up in there, just out the way. That pole I'm going to get rid of somewhere and get rid of these blanks in here as well. Final part, wheels and gears. This is going to be what? Drive C, I guess, is the third one. And it is going to require a backpack upgrade to get the stuff. And I guess at this point I might as well have a speed upgrade, just has 2 slots. Backpack upgrade. So similar idea, I think. You can go and get some wheels, which is this one. Stow them, so this tries stow. Does it actually stow them all together? It does. Let's just go with that. I think that's simple actually. So it can stow those, and it needs to get 1 gear. Going to come back over here, that down, and then it'll do this little retrieve loop. So I don't need any of that. This here will be until hands empty. Whole thing will be in a loop, and this will have the little delay thing for that to be empty. And that can go forever, and it can go in there. Final bit, I guess, is I do actually need to upgrade this. I need to upgrade. Yeah, I should have just not bothered updating this. So I'm going to have to update all the finds, all the pickups. Let's go redo it from scratch, basically. First, I'm going to see why there's actually none of those. Poles are still broken. That has 2 slots now. Why has it not got any poles? It's not got the move command. So it never actually moved to the pole storage, so it never took them. Yeah. Important to have that move command in there. Just drops what it's got. Where did it just drop that? Find those. You start again and I'll find where you dropped the stuff. It's like impossible to see there. I guess I'll find them at some point in the future. And I do need to fix that. Right, so now it's working. Let's just put these here. And where did I lose the bot builder? Yeah, this needs to start again, like I said. So delete tool, pick up the head, stow it, pick up the body, stow it. There should be drives. Okay, what's wrong with the drives? Save that for a moment. Save, that's saved. Something to do with this one. It's not got the gears and stuff. Oh, it has. I just couldn't see it. It is there. And take that. Take that. Take that. Wait until empty, I guess. So we don't have bots like stacking up. Then loop forever. So that's taken about an hour total. I'll probably cut some bits out, but let's see what I've got for my effort. This bot is very small. Is it actually better? Let's take that over here. So what have I got? It's got a... Actually show me the parts. Show me the parts. Okay, so it's a bot like this. It has clothing slots, a hat and a thing. But this looks a lot better. So it's only got 2 upgrades. But it's coming with a second backpack slot as standard. And it's coming with 2 extra hand slots. That's nice. And I think that is 4 extra memory. Let's just check on this one. 16 and 20. So that's going to be very handy. It's a lot more carrying capacity. It's a lot more brain capacity, and I guess it's faster. Well, it's really small. I'm surprised it's such a small bot. I guess good things can come in small packages sometimes. But yeah, I'm surprised a small bot can carry more stuff than big ones. That's a very significant size reduction. So that's going to be a good break point. What I'll probably do next time is maybe do something about this science mess. I'm not really sure how to progress on that, but I definitely want to get the Mark II robot upgrades. So I'm going to need to do all this upgrading stuff again, but this time for the upgrades. So I've only kind of done half the job now, but it did take a lot of effort. And I might have to actually rebuild this whole lumberyard. I don't think the way I'm doing the planks and the poles, especially, I know actually I have pegs now as well. I don't think the way I'm doing any of that production chain there is anywhere near enough capacity. And I could also just put the logs like way closer to the forest. So that's all stuff to look forward to next time, so be sure to like and subscribe.